Alright, hello PD Chefs. Today we're going to be going over Shopify on Project Destroyer. A lot of people have problems with it, a lot of people don't. It's kind of like a practice thing, so I'm just going to try to help you guys a little bit. So we are going to be making tasks for Kith. Tomorrow is Kith's Red Dunk USA drop, so it's good to have your task ready beforehand, obviously. The time of the drop is, I believe, 10 a.m. EST, so set up around there. Essentially, for Project Destroyer, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have two captcha solvers open, one with checkout and one with checkpoint, and you want to have about 2 to 3 tasks on your local host. Kith and DSM NY are really strong in their bot protection and also their proxy protection, especially DSMNY. Your proxies will become throttled, and that's not even your fault. It's just the proxy protection. So localhost is definitely the way to go, and make sure you have good trusted Gmails. Do not test your Gmails until after motion logos for Supreme, because you don't want to drop the score. Just keep farming them as you should, and you should be fine. Now, here's your setup screen. You have Kith, and what we're going to be using is an early link for Kith. But in the cases where you don't have an early link, which you really never should, because there's always going to be an early link for Kith, for the dunks, what we're going to be doing is plus dunk, comma, plus red, because it's the color, and then plus low. That works. Custom shipping rate, it can be on. Make sure if you do a custom shipping rate, you have it already on. I will link the custom shipping rate under the video, so just don't worry about that. Account, you don't need an account for Kith, so you can keep that off. Captcha on, obviously. Send checkout URL to webhook. We're not going to do that because we just want the bot to auto checkout. That's just an extra step that could potentially screw us over. Now for the Shopify site type. So for Shopify, you're going to need to use your task modes. So we have super safe preload, super safe in advance for Kith, and most other sites we are going to be running super safe preload. This preloads the checkout window, so that the task does not have to go through that. It will just preload the checkout window, and once a task adds to cart, it goes straight to the window instead of going through the queue. This works for Kith. DSM, you're going to be running super safe regular, and DSM Japan use advanced mode with custom rates. Now, always run custom rates. It is probably the best way to run Shopify, because it makes your checkout process a lot faster. Variants also make your checkout process a lot faster, but sometimes variants can be a little tricky to get, so we're just going to keep running with this. You can just run your example profile, and as I said, you're going to want around 2 to 3 tasks on your local host, so let's just run 3 tasks on random sites, because all sites are very profitable. And here's how your tasks are supposed to look. Now for super safe mode, you want to start 1 minute before the drop. Super safe preload, 3 to 5 minutes before the drop with medium to high delay, and advanced mode 5 minutes before the drop. So for Shopify, I like to run lower delays, obviously, because the item sells out pretty quickly. On PD, that's going to be probably somewhere around 1500. On my monitor will probably be like 1500, and for my error delay, we'll say 750. You can also go to 1000 and maybe like 175, but I like to keep it like this. This is kind of like my rule of thumb. And then whenever it comes time to drop, obviously, as I said, Kith, we are using super safe preload, which means we're going to want to start 3 to 5 minutes before the drop with high delays. So for that, by high delays, it means more like 6,000, probably 6 to 7,000. You can use it for both. And then whenever it comes time to drop, about 3 to 5 minutes beforehand, I'll say around 3:30, 3.5 minutes, drop them down. This should be everything you guys need to know for Shopify. Please DM me if you need anything else, All shipping rates, if you need them, just make sure you know something for social status and alma mater if you are running them. Custom rates are needed for PD, so just make sure you know that. Alright, thank you guys. Let's get a cookout going on Shopify, alright?